Hi. My face is still really broke out because of trauma that I experienced living in here. And not having a police force in the United States capital city. I just took out tons of garbage. It was captured on live video, but Instagram was hacked. This is a new hack. I am no longer explaining and describing the hacks to you because each one that they run them, is different. This is a new one, and it was disappointing. I lost 2 good faces of, you guys bear with me on the words, I'm really scared in DC. No one's contesting why. Of construction guys. So let me just recap what I filmed because it was really a shame that the video was hacked and I was unable. Just let me, I guess, elaborate if you're wondering. I will no longer explain hacks to people. This is atrocious that I'm in this situation. I couldn't upload it no matter what to the little IGTV, and the whole entire app itself was reformatted, so I couldn't download it onto my phone. So I need to take care of that. I'm not going to explain and describe to you how I do that. You're so fucking rude and disgusting in America. So I lost the video. Okay, as soon as, do I have to state the obvious to you? Probably in the US, yes. And I'm not going to stoop to this level. This is too disturbing. I'm just going to end it there. I lost the video. I had to let it go. Leave the video, bye-bye. It was on live, so that was good. What I captured was really great. It was first and foremost all the garbage that I have to take out with no help to this very day. I'm still completely alone and isolated here with no police. I can't call cops here. They'll come from me. Yep. The suspects here, all that. Yep. I did film a package that came from me yesterday. I filmed that. But of course, because of that hack, everything was lost. What I captured, I want to recap because the people who are hacking me are doing it to silence me. And what I witnessed was not going to be silenced. What I witnessed out there and filmed beautifully was a crackhead in the alley approaching me, not me, just get the fucking clue when I say this, coming in my personal space. A crackhead, African American, and one huge Mack truck. You need to go walk around as a sober adult and figure out what I'm talking about when I talk about construction site Mack trucks. And another one, so there was one coming up 15th to turn, and there was one backing. There's just all this. Do you understand? Do you follow this yet? Massive, all day. The alley is a road for construction. Yeah, I have to explain the obvious to you. I know that. And then what I filmed also was in front of the house, this massive construction site. It's a separate and different one. Yep. And I got all these guys on video. I got the porta potty. They got a porta potty. There's so many construction guys infested. They even put a porta potty up by the post office box for them. I got 2 white women in a really nice refurbished, I film it all the time, it's across the street. DC row house, multi-million-dollar properties. I got them flailing their hands and reacting to the fact that I was clearly, obviously pointing a camera at them. And I said before they did that, I said, watch, they'll see that I'm filming them and they will do this on purpose. Flail their hands and make a commotion to be seen as if they're proud of themselves. When they're fooling nobody anymore. Because what I had filmed was so much construction, you can't hear anything. You cannot stand on your porch, ladies, and have a conversation looking like soccer moms that you know you are not. Because you can't hear each other. All right? They stood there for a little while. So, and with all the construction, again, the Homeowners Association and all that, this is flagrant bullshit in this city. Okay, another point. A Jewish woman, she looked Jewish to me, so spare me, okay? White looking, not the Arabic, but let's just move on. Did that to me too again. It's always one, I also said this in my video, which was hacked and disappeared. It's always one or more of the DC civilians when I'm on the public streets with them that will every time, on most, we'd have to average it and measure it, but get my drift. It's almost every time. I've been documenting this, so no one's contesting it. They make a public statement. It's like an American thing to protest you. I don't like you. Right, you know, they do that. Everyone knows Americans do that. So they do that to me. Almost every time I encounter, there'll be one or two or more that publicly protest you. I don't like you. Why? And like, I just want to ask one of them, why? Because I talk about white nationals, because I talk about Mossad, because I talk about SSR and the Pentagon, CIA, because I talk about oh yeah, Islamist terrorist. I don't like you. Because I talk about the Russian mob. Is that why you don't like me? I'm gonna let you know on the sidewalk. I can count on one hand, had like 2 or 3 people in this city do this to me. Just nice. Hey, hey, hey. Smile. Smile, like truly. Not the sneer that I described the man. How many times have I told you they do that? I know. And then, you know, we got to go further, because what do I talk about in this house? The 4 assaults, presumed homicides that I witnessed. Yeah. The chemical lab that we all saw on Instagram. Right. The identity theft and constant fucking internet fraud, bank fraud, tax fraud happening here. Don't like you here in DC. That's what I get. I'm telling you, some of these women, most of them, because how can they live with the construction sites, helicopters, EMS? I don't need to state this case. Go stand on the sidewalk. What kind of women are these? And I filmed them all today. They're out riding their bikes. This is the same thing I film all the time. While Kabul and Afghanistan and Biden's protecting the border so no one can get out of it. Yeah, right. And they're doing this to me every time I come near any of them, and I got my hands full of garbage. I'm just obviously doing that. They gotta go. I'm not fucking making this up. I used to react to it when I first came here because I was freaked out by that. I have never had strangers in a small jurisdiction city of 770,000 people literally do what I just did to you every time I see them. It's frightening. It causes the fear emotion. You're scared a little of, why are they doing that? Why do you hate me so much? And you go through all these thoughts. I'm just a woman. I'm alone. What am I doing? Just that alone that makes you do this. And then they do this. They look me up, down, up, down. And they'll do it about 3 or 4 times. They get real good up and over. And then they stare. And they're fucking furious with me. And this has been happening for years here. And then you go through the thoughts. You're like, okay, I'm just a woman. I'm just alone. I'm carrying my garbage. Oh my fucking God. What am I talking about? They seem to recognize me. It must be the internet. What am I talking about? Mossad, Pentagon, CIA agent stuff. Okay. I'm talking about politics. I'm talking about white nationals. I'm talking about Middle East terrorists. Why do they hate me? Aren't they Americans? Aren't they Americans too? Aren't we supposed to be against all of that? I don't think they are here. I do not get the impression that they are against any of that here. Okay? They're against me. They're against what I've witnessed here. No matter what, gargling, screaming, whimpering, house violently shaking, 4 fucking assaults, presumed homicides, house engulfed in the most indescribable rot stench, whole house engulfed, where you can't breathe through your nose, you'll gag. Every time I hear the house shaking with an assault, it comes within 72 hours after. That doesn't fucking bother them here. They still do this to me. Yep. Yeah. The hookers, the housewives, the soccer moms, the golfer dads, the guys that wear the golf shirts. Yeah. The gang members. The gang members, the black ones, like the hookers that moved in here that I all heard get assaulted. They like to go, white bitch, white bitch. They do that, stuff like that. They're on their phone outside a lot going, they fucking hate me. I assume those more than likely are radicalized by the jihadist Islamist Muslim thing. You have to just kind of think as an adult, sober adult, yeah. The black gang members probably are. What's going on with the white people here? It must be the white nationalist thing? I mean, because you got to think that. Like, what's up, man? What's your problem? And then I've written about it. Because this is the conclusion I came to. Americans believe it's their right to protest. Anyone, anywhere, anytime. Okay? I believe the doctrine of our United States causes a lot of these violent road rages even. You're breeding that kind of human that believes this stuff and they connect the dots through their life, through different experiences they're going through with the doctrine that they're, whatever the word, dude. I don't like this, I'm against it, blah, 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 blah. So what I experience isn't road rages where they're pulling guns on me because they think they have the right. But I experience people that just stop on 14th, on 15th, wherever, on S Street, outside of a fucking goddamn major crime scene, because this house is, what I learned in school, definitely that. It's with the chemical lab I filmed, yeah. And they protest me. The is exactly what I experience here all the time. So, but they're protesting because they believe as an American, this is entitled right to them to behave that way. To a woman who you know doesn't have weapons and isn't going to hurt you. On the sidewalk. Yeah, in front of a fucking crime scene. What kind of crimes were committed there? Presumed homicides of other women. Yeah. Brutal ones. And a fucking chemical lab that y'all saw. The lady that did that gave everybody plenty of videos of that. There's no contesting any of this. But they got a problem with me to this day. I'm not turning this into anything about me. I hope that you get the bigger picture here. There's something going on with the population in Washington, D.C. And it's very concerning. Very concerning. There's construction coming through the windows, we know. It was a shame that they hacked my account because I got all of it. It was like, it's like since the video was hacked, it's like you're swimming in a big giant amusement park of construction site. You got one back there with all these guys. Mom, look at the guys with the hats on. Mommy, look. Here comes one tractor. Here comes another tractor. You go to that street, there's one tractor going that way. Look, Mommy, there's even a porta potty for them. There's so many construction fucking guys. Then you go over there, just not even a block, like 100 feet. Look, Mommy, there's another huge construction site, separate and apart from the one we just toddle walked past. Mommy, like, right, these women that I filmed, the video got hacked. I'm like, who are you fooling, lady? Undoubtedly, there's plenty of real, actual soccer moms in America that would never live around here, my point, and are not fooled by what they're seeing on the videos while these ladies pretend that and play the role out. No, stop. Just stop playing the role. Okay? Stop. Or eliminate the homeowners association and eliminate your air rights that are like, I don't know, some sort of federal thing given to you every time you buy property anywhere in the US. Just pretend that doesn't exist either. Or not here in DC, not apparently. And if you ask questions, we're gonna take care of you. Don't ask any questions about that. We're take care of you. I know the Italian mom. Yeah. I know some Russian guys. I'm gonna take care of her. That's what it's about here. And what I learned after I witnessed all these crimes and was calling the cops protect them. That went on Instagram too. The cops are coming for me, the witness. I'm a witness to crimes, right? The people here in this town do not give a fuck about that. I'm a problem to them. And that's on whatever the word. That's whatever the word. No one's arguing it. Too bad that it's always constant noise, in and out. I gotta do this. Too bad the video was hacked because I got so many construction guys, their faces, fucking everything. I just shared my experience while I was out there. I was sharing the house. I filmed the house. I filmed the package that came from me. It was on the porch. I filmed everything. And then I was sitting here and I realized, didn't realize, but however, whatever the word. I was like, they're just always going to hack you to silence you. This time I'm not going to be silenced. This is fucking atrocious bullshit. And I'm not Saudi Prince, Iran Ayatollah, Biden, Trump, all your allies, Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department, United States dirty federal agents, United States KKK military. I am not going to be silenced by whoever you guy on your, whatever the word, to constantly hack my fucking apps on my phone. I'm not going to be silenced, and you're certainly not coming to arrest or witness for crimes that you people are obviously somehow entangled in. Oh, speaking of which, what I said on my video, which I'm not going to be silenced. This is atrocious that you hack my shit like this. It needs to be said. It needs to be heard. It would have been better as I was filming the house. I agree. The video was awesome. It's too bad. But I'm not going to be silenced. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this again, which I said on the video. The city's going to be swept in a big, like, whatever the word, okay? All these civilians wanted to, with their latte cups, a chick like me, I know, dude. All this construction, the crimes, the lab here, this chemical lab, the homicides, yeah, it's all this. All this, the whole town, dude, just go do your research. The gravy train's gonna run out, and all your dirty lawyers, all your folks, dude, do the research, are gonna get swept up in a big bust, because this doesn't last forever, okay? It just doesn't, and you know you're on planet Earth, all right? You better pull off some sort of great overthrow and start waving some sort of, I don't know, flag of whatever the fuck is in your head before you tell yourself that you can make chemical labs on Instagram, bring in fake identities and commit internet fraud, which is on Instagram, this house, all the stuff that they do in the public here, all this writ large. Go do your research. To tell yourself that this goes forever, yeah, is fantasy, dude. You're gonna get swept up in some big bust, right? Unless you start waving the flag and overthrowing and setting new laws, I guess. New laws of, yeah, we're just gonna have prostitutes fucking everywhere. We're gonna turn all our college girls into hookers. We like it that way. Grandpa wants to call her. He'll be her sugar daddy. And we're gonna raise our young women to look for a sugar daddy. That makes her dad proud. Her dad's proud she's got a good sugar daddy taking care of her. Right? Is that how these guys do that when they fucking want to demoralize a chick? They do this disgusting thing. I've seen it. We all seen it. It's bad stuff. Right? I'm at the bar. I see some people doing some nasty stuff, right? They're joking, laughing. That makes you proud here, right? American pigmen. Yeah, we know it. You're proud of your daughter now. You're proud of your daughter now, I'm sure you are. She's got a sugar daddy. He's taking care of her. She'll go far. Maybe she'll be like Melania Trump. A hooker, marry a mob guy, become president. How'd that last for you, Donald? Very long? No, you have the Mexican cartel chasing you around now. I bet you $10 you do. I bet you do. I want my $10. I'll win that bet. Yeah. Before you ride this fantasy that all this shit's just cool in America now, certainly so in Washington, D.C., all our college girls are college hookers with sugar daddies. Daddy, my dad is proud of me. I'm going far. I would never have done that fucking shit in my 20s ever. But, whoa, it really, oh my God, I sit here in this house, in this room, in this chair, and I think about how fucking depraved the Americans are. They do shit I would never fucking do in my life. You just know how fucked up that is. They just do it. There's something seriously wrong with the people here, dude. They just do it. Don't even think about it. Hey, You say anything like I do, you know what happens. I've told you what they do when I go and take my garbage out. I know. But I'm telling you, there must be some people like me still here in the United States. I'm kind of being sarcastic. I know they're at the Pentagon. I know we have allies, and there's some federal officers and stuff. There must be some. Because if you don't wave this flag of these new laws and these new social mores, and it's okay to have chemical labs and identity theft, kill your hookers, and all the college girls are hookers, and this is America now. Do it yourself, girl. Fend for yourself. Call the cops. The cops are pimps. The cops are killing the hookers. If this is what you believe is your fantasy new America, you need to wave that fucking flag and have overthrown before you really try to be living it out. Because I'm telling you, the city's gonna get swooped up. There's gonna be a sweep, all right, of all these people trying to push that, because the shit's illegal. The shit's illegal. It's illegal for a reason. You can't just fucking kill hookers, dude. I don't like them either, but you don't fucking gargle them out, choke them out, chop their bodies up. You just don't do that shit. That's sick. It's a lot easier said. Can you fucking imagine actually doing that? What kind of psychopath that is? That's cool here. That's cool here in DC. They seem to not have a problem with that. They have a problem with me protesting it. Okay, I'm up to almost half an hour, and that's where I wanted to end this video, because these are some of the points I made on the video that was hacked. That's some of the points I made. You need to be waving your flag, dude, because this shit's gonna get swept up, this whole town. Okay? That's the points I made. And the sea amusement park, like an analogy, an amusement park. Look, mommy. Look, mommy. All these guys with hats. Look, there's their porta potty. I have never been anywhere where I have seen like an amusement park of construction sites and construction guys. And they're really fucking nasty men. Even when I look like shit in the situation I'm in, I'm still not that ugly. There's no fucking reason for these people to be this vicious to me here. None. No. All right. So all the points I made before I start now just kind of ad-libbing, and I don't want to ad-lib. I want to hang it up. All the points I made basically were on that video. There's a fucking sea of construction out there. It's a spectacle. And can you imagine what it's like to have to hear it? This house, you know, what I told you, and the people, yeah, and everything. So you want to go ahead and review it, go ahead. I don't think you would, but I made my points, all right? All right. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on YouTube and everywhere else. I am not going to go back out there and film these fuckers. They're the fuck everywhere, and it makes me mad that my video was hacked. I had such good photos of all their dudes. These are all their fucking people. This city is all theirs. That video they hacked that I had to just say goodbye to was an excellent cinema, documentary, whatever. Yeah, they hacked my shit now like it's going out of style. But they're not going to silence me. All right?